So, how's everybody doing today? I was doing a little bit podcasting there, and I got a whiteboard now. So we're gonna play around with the whiteboard a little bit today too. So I was listening to a podcast. Brian Buffini was interviewing Gary Ridge, who is the CEO of WD-40. And some great things just popped into my head. And I was like, and listening to what they're talking about. And so one of those things was, are you ready for transformation? It can be small, large. We either stay like we are, or we can transform. And we can transform into, as we create our own day, and we get to create our life. And so one of the ways you can do that is through learning. And one of the things that Mr. Ridge talked about was literally is, we gain value through learning. Pretty simple, right? But we have to actually have a hunger. Are you hungry to get that knowledge? Are you willing to go and read the books? Are you going to go to the seminar? Are you going to listen to podcasts? Watch your YouTube channel? Well, are you hungry to get to the knowledge that you need in order for you to transform? I thought that was pretty interesting. Also, when you look at this, is in this learning process, people like to focus on this thing called mistakes, or some people like to use the word failure. Well, it's not really a mistake. These are learning opportunities, right? Just learning opportunities. If you make an error, you can sit there and beat yourself up. Oh, it's a failure. I'm going to stop. No. What'd you learn from that? How do you get better? If you made something, you don't like what you did, well, guess what? You can do it again. You can do it better the next time. The biggest thing is don't stop learning, right? Keep learning. Doesn't matter how old you are. Doesn't matter if you're 90 or you're a young kid. It doesn't matter. You keep learning. You keep wasting experiences and growing and so forth. You can apply this in your business or in life. So if you're trying to work on something in your business, you're working with people and trying to help them figure out what they're trying to do, how to improve. Well, guess what? If all you focus is on what went wrong and not the why, the how, right? So if you made a mistake, fine, great. What'd you learn from it? How do you get better? Same thing with life. When you're dealing with family members, you're dealing with friends, you're dealing with your kids, right? If you focus on this thing right here called mistakes or failures, well, they're not going to learn from that, right? You just constantly focus on this because then they're going to get stuck in their head and they're going to consider themselves a failure. All they do is make a mistake. No, it's a learning opportunity. Or if you like the word moment, it's a learning moment. Learning moments. Focus on that portion of it, of how do we get better, how do we assess, and then how do we get better. Make sense? So, pretty good podcast today. Pretty good reflection on what that meant. And so, are you ready to transform yourself? Transform your business, you can transform your life, but you just have to do one thing. You have to be willing to learn and get after what you're trying to do. So, have a great day out here.